Trimmer.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Hurts to the air on first down. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And they'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, they'll go with an option right.
Down at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Here's Barkley. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal. At the Bears' 3-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Great. Set. No touch.
Saquon. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And let's give him about 4 on that one. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught as DJ Moore. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll run. It's Swift. Uh-oh. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10. Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts, rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very good there. Contact jarring the ball.
Where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Barkley's got the first down and more. They are not having success on defense.
That's good for another Eagles.
Pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. They tell you his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down, live to play another snap. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, 73, 73. Blow silver, ready? No touch that. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Exiting the pocket right. That's in the end zone. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Make the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
15 yards through the air. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Chicago.
What is up?
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that, but then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't know. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Around 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, you'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. Gains an even 70 yards. What is on? To throw is Williams. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. From back at the 5. Here now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2. Down to the 2-yard line, but now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll Johnson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here back up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Flushed to his left. And that's incomplete. Thought he might try to run this one instead. But about as much time as he could. But he couldn't connect with his man downfield. And it is 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Coverage there. Met and dropped before he can get a return going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Out of bounds, down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Finding space at the 15. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No touch.
Warren is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be ready out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. A play fake. Now Williams flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's a handoff to...
The best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Williams going to keep it himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for it.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Whoa.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Bears take over first and 10. They're on 19
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. Williams. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. And they got to score fast.
And he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The big tight end told Komet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
They will run it over center with Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
What is going on?
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to the Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Barkley. Room to run at the 40. Saquon Barkley. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Zach Ball. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
No contact. And anyway, no contact.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And they'll get a few extra days to rest as they get the victory here on this Black Friday. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.